with us right now here at 7 minutes before the hour. Severus George, the Executive Director of the Michigan Athletic Club. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Maybe you can get that thing to give you a ride home when we're done here. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? And Tom Hilker, personal trainer at the Michigan Athletic Club.
Hi, how are you?
I had a strange dream last night, Tom.
All right.
And I have these from time to time, and I don't know what to make of it. But I dreamed that Kalen Lucas sat out tomorrow night in the Michigan State basketball game because he's sprained his ankle. And that may happen from what we're hearing from Tom Izzo, and they're not sure if he's going to be ready or not. And Corey Lucius or Chris Allen will fill in. But when you have an injury like that, a sprained ankle, I mean, how long does it take to come back? I suppose it varies, but is there anything that you can do to sort of speed up the healing process?
No, it's really just a matter of time.
Is it?
With something like that, I mean, he has a high ankle sprain, and oftentimes those can be as dangerous as stress fracture or something else. Luckily, there's no surgery. There's nothing going to be invasive, but it's going to take time and rest, and we'll see. You know, it's to each individual. Hopefully, it's not too bad.
Yeah, you know, the bummer is it's such a simple thing. He was just taking it. I mean, it could happen at any time, I guess.
Yeah.
A little simple jump shot, and you land the wrong way, and down you go. I
mean, considering some of the drives that man makes in the lane and the dangerous positions he puts himself in, it was a surprise. But I think it's, you know, it's kind of common to see that injury when it's something so simple. You know, you stop paying attention for 1 second, and you come down and you land on somebody's ankle or foot on a jump shot, and that's just how it happens.
And as fit as he is, you know, for a little thing like that to get in the way is a serious bummer.
It's a shame.
Mr. George, who do you like in the Super Bowl this weekend?
I'll take the Colts.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You're going down. They're a 2-point favorite. I thought maybe the spread would be a little bit bigger because they're such a dominant team. But I guess when you throw in the mystique of the Saints and the fact that it's a really nice story for New Orleans, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
But Peyton's Peyton, isn't he?
Yeah.
These guys are finely tuned athletes. And everybody thought, this is another question too, because sometimes people work out and then they take a couple weeks off and they try to get back at it right away. People were worried that the Saints, or I mean the Colts, when they rested their starters and then they didn't play them for the last game and then they had the bye week, that they would come back rusty. They didn't look rusty to me.
Man, those are professional athletes.
Yeah.
You know, they're ready. They're ready to play any day.
But the rest of us have to be careful when we're getting started again, wouldn't you say? I mean, a lot of people had New Year's resolutions, and they probably went out on day one and said, I'm going to take on the world, and it's going to start today. That's not how it works, is it?
It depends. I mean, there's that rare individual that reinvents himself in a year and does amazing, but typically the people that have the most success will take baby steps. You know, they'll start out slow, and they'll form habits. What I try to get every one of my New Year's resolution people to do when they come to see me at the gym is to start taking baby steps and make it a habit to come into the gym. You know, research says that it takes about 4 weeks to develop a habit, and we can only develop one habit at a time. So if we can get them started.
I'm working on a couple myself.
A couple, yeah. So it's baby steps. So our prefrontal cortex can only handle one habit developing thing at a time. So, you know, what am I going to have somebody start out with? I'm going to have them start moving their body and get into the gym first.
Yeah, and I guess if when they're in the middle of the day and they're thinking about coming at lunchtime, or I see a lot of executives come after work, if they're thinking, oh man, this is a 2-hour, you know, awful thing, then they might be tempted to just turn the wheel and go home.
Absolutely. So, you know, getting people there is the first process, you know, getting it in their head that they need to be there and they need to kind of make a difference and put an effort forth, and that it doesn't have to take super long. You know, if that's what really starts to help people. I mean, if you can work out for a half hour a day, it's a lot better than nothing, right?
Yeah. No doubt. Well, enjoy the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
We'll see what happens with the Michigan State basketball team. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And how can people reach you if they want to come out to the Michigan Athletic Club?
They can just call the Michigan Athletic Club.
TheMac.org? Is that the address?
Yep.
Absolutely.
You can find out all about it right there. And every time this week on this program, where we'll have this sort of a healthy and fit segment from the Michigan Athletic Club. It's Michael Patrick Shields back with more right after the news.